Here we go. The truth is simple. Diogenes. This is the simple truth, number 6, entitled, The End of Justice. Today the time has come to mark a moment in American history. That there are those dark souls who are blackening the days since with celebration makes me sad. That there are others who see the sun rise and fall as usual and pay little heed to the grave import of the moment defies all belief. Still others choose to use what has happened as political fodder for one agenda or another. One day they will pay a steep price for their callous stupidity. I'm talking about the announcement of a criminal indictment against President Trump. A moment that could very well mark the end of justice. For the first time in American history, a former president of these United States faces criminal prosecution. For the first time in American history, the front-running presidential candidate of the current regime's opposing party faces criminal prosecution. This is certainly not the first time a politician has faced accusations and charges. I would bet they all have been accused of something. Even Thomas Jefferson, one of, if not the most esteemed of our founding fathers, was lambasted by the partisan newspaper of that day and declared the spawn of Satan, if not Satan himself. Such is the danger of politics. Over the years, a substantial list of men have been charged, and a good number convicted, in some cases for substantial crimes. But that is not what is happening today, not even close. Those who claim it is fair and just suffer from a deep rage and even deeper bias stoked deliberately and artfully by the propagandists and echoed from the mob-like media. "Off with his head," they shout angrily. "Off with his head," chimes the chorus dutifully. But there is something you should know. Angry men and angry mobs cannot see the truth, and they seldom speak anything but lies. The man who took the mantle as president in 2017, a man who endured treasonous leaks day in and day out from deep within the bureaucracy he was elected to run, a man who endured not one, but 2 terrible impeachments that contained only the pretense of facts and crimes, a man subjected to a continuous onslaught of slander and libel beyond all reason and decency, a man who suffered a 2-year special counsel investigation run by some of the worst partisan villains to ever post a legal certificate on a wall, and who, despite tens of millions of dollars spent and tens of thousands of man-hours wasted, could find nothing to bring a charge, has committed only one crime. Donald J. Trump had come to Washington, D.C. as a clear-eyed outsider, beholding to none of the usual backroom suspects, and determined to get the country onto a better track. Such hubris, such insolence, such ambition could certainly not be tolerated. He was expected to leave the business of government to the professionals. After all, they had worked hard for decades to drive the economy into the ditch, balloon national debt beyond human comprehension, and destroy America's reputation abroad, all while enriching themselves and their pals and crushing the working class. To make matters worse, Trump had made many promises during his campaign. To the horror of both parties, he then proceeded to carry out every one, despite the determined effort from all government quarters to stop him. Embarrassing and showing up career politicians for the corrupt, impotent fools they are, was the last straw. Trump had to go. Yet, like the immortals of legends past, Trump would not die. Worse yet, he stands ready to take back the White House. It is bad enough to have a weak, slow, or corrupt police and justice system. These are common enough afflictions in many countries, America included, albeit to a lesser degree. It is one of the major reasons why citizens flee their home countries seeking safe haven elsewhere. Injustice is very hard to swallow. However, when the police and justice lines are politically weaponized, when a single political party wields the irresistible power of the state against its opponents and gets the taste of blood, all while feeling unrestrained and unaccountable themselves, look out. The complete government weaponization of law enforcement and the justice system has been done before, many times. It is the favorite in the totalitarian playbook. The Russian KGB and their psych hospitals, the East German Stasi, Mao's Red Guard, the Nazi SS, Iran's Revolutionary Guard, the Jim Crow South and the KKK. Every despot has tried it. Those who succeeded left a huge pile of bodies in their wake. So here we stand at a crossroads, while little men work feverishly in the dark to plot against and take down their conceived enemies. No doubt they see them everywhere. At the top of a long list is Donald Trump. The indictment of a U.S. president under such obvious and corrupt political persecution is a dagger blow to Lady Justice. But this is not a eulogy. Lady Justice, a little worse for wear and tarnished by corruption, has not yet been buried. The great potential of our American justice system is more than a dim memory in the hearts of the patriots who number in the millions. And it is what separates man's society from that of the beast. Perhaps the echoes of totalitarianism past and present that reverberate through the halls of justice in America will fade back into the darkness from which they came. Perhaps the demons bent on destroying America can be cast out. I certainly hope so. There are no backsies, no do-overs. Our great republic must march forward to its destiny, hopefully one ruled not by jackbooted thugs, but by men of reason. We can certainly still repair the damage, heal the wounds, and rebalance the scales. But the remedy must be swift and without compromise. No time for whispers or hesitation. Real justice requires it, and our citizens deserve it. We must demand justice by calling out this injustice with a full-throated voice. I will do so, and I'm hopeful you will too. Otherwise, I fear this will be the beginning of the end of justice and a prelude to the darkness that will follow. That's all for now. Thanks a lot for listening. Stay connected to The Truth Window by subscribing to my podcast at thetruthwindow.substack.com. You'll get notified when the next episode is available. If you stick to the truth, no lies can stick to you. So long for now.